You know, guys come into Man Cave for different reasons, but they all leave out saying the same thing, which is that they got their lives back, that they found a system that works from when they were experiencing overwhelm, that they got brotherhood and friendship for life.
This program is absolutely fucking amazing. I came into this program assuming I was just gonna get some paperwork and read through some stuff and you like, okay, this is cool, this is what we're gonna do. It was everything but. You gave us some guidelines and this is what we got going, but we had to do the work. It's not like, well, here's your problem, bro. This is what it is. You make us dig deep, look inside ourselves, look inside each other, look to each other for support.
As a byproduct of some of the systems that we use and some of the work that we do and the methodologies that we use, that a lot of men double and triple their income. We hear all the time that people experience their partners, their wives and their girlfriends say that they're so glad they did Man Cave. We've had men come in for the reason of just restoring their relationship with their daughters and their kids, and halfway through throw up a video on our page crying, saying, brothers, you don't know how much this means to me. My little girl just said that something's different about daddy. Things like that make Man Cave deeply special. It is a 3-month initiation. It is the initiation that we never got as little boys. It is a probing into what it means to be a man. It is exploration of what it means to be us and to stand in our own power, to give from the overflow, to be a conscious choice maker, to be, as we call in the cave, an above-the-line man, to elevate other brothers and to expand our capacity for love.
All the guys transformed. The coaching took things so deep. Every other single men's group that I checked out or was a part of, whatever, was missing how men can be spiritual and loving. And that's our power.
Man Cave is not just a program, it is a family. It is not just a family, it's a movement. It is something that will be here for the rest of my life if I can help it. Man Cave has truly transformed my life as one of the facilitators among many other beautiful coaches and people who hold space in a powerful way. It's transformed my life. You know, I grew up not really trusting men. My own conversation about men and what they would and wouldn't do had to do with my own relationship with my father and all the other stuff that I had to sort of get under. And Man Cave is a space where you get to heal that in a safe place. It's a space where you get to really look at what it means to be intimate with yourself and then with your wife or girlfriend and other people. We lean into the stuff that nobody else wants to look at. We dive into pornography. We dive into addiction. We dive into alcohol. We dive into all of these things. And we have had men report back within a month or two, say, this is the first time in the last 10 years that I've been sober. This is the first time in the last 5 years that I've gone without masturbating. This is the first time that I've had a healthy relationship with my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, my cousin. This is the type of stuff that you get in Man Cave and then some.
It's the first time in my life where I have felt safe to be authentic amongst other men. I can come to these guys and I can cry. I can come to these guys and I can whinge if I need to. I can come to these guys and I can share my wins. Tell them about someone I want to rip their fucking head off. You know, I can tell them about the issues I'm having with my woman.
It is a rites of passage. And we use the backdrop of the archetypes: king, warrior, lover, mystic. We use the backdrop of these archetypes to really step in and hone and practice. We spend a month just on king. What does it mean to be a king? What does it mean to own one's power? What does it mean for someone to rule their own kingdom? Because a kingdom without a king is like a car without a driver. It's like a Ferrari without somebody there to actually drive that thing. And I find that so many men right now are Range Rovers, F-150s, and big V12 engines, but they don't have anybody there to drive it. I find that a lot of men aren't ready to actually put the pedal to the metal.
I have launched my nutrition business and I'm very excited about that. A little bit nervous as well, but by using the different archetypes, the king, the warrior in particular, I set my projection and I got shit done. And so I have a website, I have a Facebook page, and I have clients. So I'm a proper nutrition consultant.
There's a bunch of nice guys running around all happy and safe and people-pleasing because we were taught to be good little boys. Well, this is an opportunity for us to break some of that programming and conditioning. This is an opportunity for you to do it with other men from all around the world. men who eventually become some of your best friends, men who will be there for you when stuff really goes down. You know, there was a study recently that was given to 3,000 men, and they asked the men if they had a best friend, if they had somebody they could call in the middle of the night and say, my wife's alone, can you drive over there? If they had somebody that they could reach out to and say, you know what, I need $10,000 right now, I'll pay you back in a few months. I believe it was 80% of the men said no. They said they didn't have somebody. They didn't have a guy they could call on. They had guys they played sports with. They had guys they talked to at work, but they didn't have a tribe. They didn't have a family. They didn't have people there to really hold space for them. So if this sounds like something you want to do, something you want to lean in, from my heart to yours, brother, hear me, this is it. This is the work, this is the program, this is the time. Let's get it.